Welcome, Scott.
Thanks, Tony.
So, asset-based lending, can you just bring that to life for us? What does it mean?
Of course. So, our asset-based lending team, we're an entrepreneurial lender. We provide funding solutions starting at 1 million, going up to 35 million pounds. That supports SMEs and investors with multiple things. For example, MBOs, MBIs, acquisitions and growth capital. The asset-based lending team have deployed over 500 million of facilities across 140 clients since inception. We've supported a number of leading private equity and corporate finance advisors to provide speed and certainty on every occasion. We've done that through short reporting lines and access to key decision makers.
Interesting. And in terms of bringing that to life in a transaction, so for instance, we've done a government growth scheme for a client in the northwest of England. We've also supported a client with a large buy-to-let portfolio in the southeast around London. But that one in the northwest, using that government scheme, was really interesting because it was a client who was renting their trading premises for the last 10, 12 years, negotiations with landlords, etc. And actually they turned around and said, I might buy this. So they approached us, existing client, and said, can you support us? We obviously do the due diligence, etc. But we use the government growth scheme to help facilitate that. And now the client isn't negotiating with landlords anymore. It's on their books, it's an asset within the company, and they're paying towards reducing that debt and increasing that total net worth of the business. But is there an example that you can bring to life that you've done recently?
Definitely. It's worth me talking through first how our facility product suite works.
Yeah, please.
So invoice finance is the cornerstone of asset-based lending. So we start with invoice finance, and then we've got the ability to bolt on inventory facilities, plant and machinery facilities, and property facilities, as well as cash flow facilities, including the growth guarantee scheme facilities. The growth guarantee scheme is a fantastic tool for liquidity, providing extra headroom for a business. Generally, businesses will use the asset-based lending element to fund day-to-day working capital, and the growth guarantee scheme is a liquidity tool to help them on their growth trajectory. I've worked with a business recently that is a fire suppression solutions business based in the Eastern Counties. They was a fast-growing business that approached us to see if we could provide some growth capital. We looked at an invoice finance facility with a fully revolving growth guarantee scheme facility bolted onto that. Mm-hmm. I should note at this point actually that in terms of the growth guarantee scheme, we can provide fully revolving facilities. We can also provide amortizing term loans over 6 years, which is a market leading proposition. The facilities in terms of growth guarantee can go up to £2 million. In this instance, business owner had that pool of liquidity to commit to the growth trajectory. That's been very successful. They're continuing to grow their revenues and their EBITDA off the back of that. I think it's the real key point here is the flexibility that this gives business owners. Entrepreneurs by nature want to seize an opportunity, and actually having that headroom, having that ability to do that is really important.